Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. Today we are doing a no contact reading because these readings are requested very often. So this reading is, will your person contact you? Will they get back in contact with you from their own free will, from their side? I do want to say before we go into this reading that I'm aware this is a situation that for many of you will be highly emotive. And if you are not ready to hear an answer that you would consider to be negative, because when you are asking a question, when you are having a reading, there is always the possibility that the answer will be no. And if you are not ready to hear that, if that's the case, if you would not be able to accept that, if you would get very upset if you heard that, then please click off this video now, because I do not want to upset anyone with this reading, and I don't want anyone to come and have a reading when they're not truly ready to hear the answers yet, because that's not going to be helpful for you. It's not going to help you to move forward if you're just going to dismiss the answers that you get. You need to come to a reading when you are fully ready to hear the answer, whatever that may be. So if that sounds like you, then please click off the video now. And for everyone who's still here, let's take a look at these piles. So we've got these little candles on the piles, and two of them, the little mice, I have used before, because the thing is, when I get these candles that look nice like this, I can't burn them. So I buy them and then they just collect up wherever I am because I just can't burn them because they're too sweet. So pile number 1 today is this little mouse in a pine cone. It's all kind of glittery. Pile number 2 today is this mouse holding this sack, like a present sack. I think these two were left over from Christmas when I found them in the shop. And pile number 3 is this Easter chicken in a basket. But this is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on this video, it may have a message for you, so don't worry about the kind of seasonal things that we've got here. I do want to say, for everyone who is going to book a reading with me on Etsy, please remember to leave your email address and your question and your name and the names of the people involved in your situation, because there are still so many people who are booking readings with me and not leaving me any information at all. Like, I don't know their name, I don't know their email address. I really need you to leave that information for me, otherwise I can't do your reading, because I don't want to do a reading that's just like a general love reading, for example, just to see what information I get, if that's not what you want. So please leave that for me, because if not, I'm going to have to chase you up. And if you don't respond within an hour or so, because I do that on the morning before I'm about to start doing my readings, if you don't respond within an hour or so, then your reading will just automatically be pushed to the next day's roster. Bearing in mind that we may have very different time zones, you may be asleep when I send you that reading question. So yeah, please just make sure you've got it all in beforehand, because it helps you get your reading more quickly. It streamlines the process for me, so I'm not having to chase up loads of people with messages. It just makes the whole process easier for everyone involved. Also, I want to say a big thank you to my patrons. Thank you so much, all of my patrons, including Alexandra and Kat. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I do also want to say, if anyone wants to become a patron, that's amazing. You can support me and the channel on there, so I can get new decks, new dice, new charms, etc. We're doing charms and dice today. There's the link to my Patreon page in the description box. There's also a PayPal link for anyone feeling generous who wants to leave a tip or a small donation for the reading. All of that will go back into the channel. Or anyone who's feeling exceptionally generous and wants to send me a deck, I do have an Amazon wish list in the description box as well. However, at the moment, when I'm sending out this video, Amazon have stopped delivering to Russia. Don't ask me why. The current situation, they've just decided that Russia is not worth it. So the entire country has been de-Amazoned, and it's quite shocking, really. But basically, just take that list as a list and get in touch with me via email if you want to send me a deck, and we will be creative about it. We will try and find it somewhere else for the same price. Yes, so thank you for listening to that. I'm going to start with pile number 1 now. I hope you're all ready to hear what we're going to find out. Hey there everyone who picked pile number 1 with this little mouse in a pine cone. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to take a look at your cards, and then we'll do your charms and your dice as well to give you more information. So let's get your tarot cards out first. So is your person going to contact you? Okay. So we've got Page of Fire, Ace of Fire, Knight of Air, Seven of Earth, and Ego, which is the Devil card. Okay, so from these cards so far, I am feeling like they will get in touch, but not yet. Page of Fire and Ace of Fire are both about kind of an exciting new offer, a new opportunity coming your way, that kind of gets you feeling really excited. And then with the Knight of Air, this is communication coming your way. We do have Capricorn's energy here. We've also got all the fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've also got all of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if any of those ring true for you as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, then take that on board. If not, don't worry. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Earth, and this is about waiting. It's about waiting for the right time, a kind of period of not very much happening, but I do see contact coming your way from this individual. And with the Ego card, what I just want to say here, what I'm feeling is that when this person kind of comes back into your life, when they make contact with you, it's going to be quite overwhelming. It's going to come very suddenly, very out of the blue. As I said, I feel it's not the right time yet, so there's going to be some more waiting. So I do think it will kind of what's the word, not overwhelm you, but kind of like knock you for six when this person gets in touch. And one kind of message that the Ego card is telling me, the Devil card, is that there may be some issue with obsession in this situation. So please do kind of ground yourself and do ask yourself if you are maybe obsessed with this person, or if there is a deep kind of lustful attraction here, because obsession is never healthy in a relationship. As much as you can be completely in love with someone, you can be completely head over heels with someone, if you're obsessed with someone, that is going to bring down the vibration of the connection, and it's going to stop you from having that meaningful connection, because it means that you are more invested in them than they are in you. It's an unhealthy fixation, so just in order to make this connection more healthy and more likely to be longer lasting, I just want to address that, because I feel like that's going to be an issue for some of you, is obsession, which could be maybe why this person pulled back, or it could be just an issue in general that needs to be addressed. Also, it can point to addiction issues, so this person may have addiction issues, or you may do, and that may be partly the reason why you've been pulled apart. So let's look at your oracle cards now. So we've got two fairy tale oracle cards, Sleeping Beauty, Awakening, and wow, the red shoes, Obsession. Okay, yeah, I feel like obsession or addiction is a very strong message for a lot of you who've picked this pile. And there's no blame here from my end, there's no judgment at all, but I just want to kind of nudge you into thinking, could you be going through this kind of these kind of thought patterns, this kind of situation? Because if so, that needs to be kind of analysed and addressed to see why you're doing that and why that has cropped up in your life, and kind of what you can do to remedy that and have a more healthy attachment in the connection. And Sleeping Beauty, this awakening card, it does make me think of someone kind of coming back. She is asleep for 100 years and then this guy comes towards her. I am feeling this person will get back in touch. So your Les Vampire Oracle card is Burnt by the Sun, Ambition, Extension, Reach. So what I feel from this card is that someone kind of put themselves out in this situation. Someone maybe made themselves vulnerable, maybe expressed how they felt, maybe kind of asked the person out, or just said, hey, this is how I feel, I have these feelings for you. Or maybe shared too much of themselves, like in terms of telling someone something that they have never told anyone else, and now that person, it could be you, it could be them, feels burnt, like they feel like they put their trust and their vulnerability into a situation, and it kind of got thrown back in their face. That's what I'm feeling with this burnt by the sun card, like they put themselves out there and got burnt by it. So your Moonology card says it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So Aries energy again, I do feel like this person is coming towards you, as I said. They will take this action towards you. And your romance angel is you deserve love, you are lovable. So that, of course, is true. And when I get this card, it just makes me want to tell you all just to kind of reevaluate your relationships and kind of think about how you want to be treated in a relationship. How do you want to feel when you are in a relationship? You want to feel loved and cherished. You want to feel like the other person is as invested in the situation as you are. You want to feel that this person really is interested in your day, your life, your work or your hobbies, and that they really listen when you speak to them. They don't just hear what you say, they really take it in. So just reevaluate that and just think, am I being treated this way in my relationships? If not, what can I do to remedy it? Are you being pulled towards a certain type of person? Are you maybe letting your needs go unheeded in a relationship? Are you allowing people to kind of walk on you, or are you putting yourself second just because you want to please the other person? That's what I'm feeling when I get this card. It's just saying you absolutely deserve love. You are a beautiful, lovable, wonderful person. And it's about bringing in a healthier relationship into your life, making sure that you have this healthy approach to love and your heart chakra is unblocked. It's a lovely card to get. And your Antworten der Engel Oracle card is in den kommenden Monaten, so in the coming months. Okay, because I said that I felt it wasn't quite the time yet, so this person may get in touch in a few months' time. When I get this card, I would normally say like 2 to 6 months. Your Whispering Woods cards are resilient, stay as strong as evergreen trees, and humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty, they bloom regardless. So with resilient, this is just saying that you are stronger than you think you are. You will get through this difficult time. You will get through this period of time if it's making you feel very upset or very insecure. You will get through it because you have this strong energy that you're unaware of. You're not even aware of how strong you are. And the humility card, this makes me wonder if for some of you this is a third party situation, because it says flowers are unaware of each other's beauty, they bloom regardless. And it makes me wonder if maybe you are obsessed with the third party and you're trying to be like them, or you're trying to be better than them in this person's eyes. And it's saying like, just do you, just shine your own light, go with your own style, your own personality. You don't need to change yourself to try and impress someone. Just do you, because that is what's going to bring this truthful, loving, open energy towards you in love. And your last card is this Angel Key, Anielské klíče, and it says Riskuj nové životní zkušenosti. So risk new life experiences. And this angel is like attached to, what is it called? It's like this rope, he's got a harness around him, and it just reminded me of like Mission Impossible. What I feel with this card is it's saying, while you're waiting for this person to get back into your life, focus on you and get out there. Like, don't let the fact that you're waiting for this person stop you from speaking to other people. Like, there's no harm, even if you're not interested in an actual relationship with someone else at this time. You know, getting out there and speaking to other people, opening up to new energies and new situations and conversations will bring in this lovely new energy into your life. And who knows, you might meet some really wonderful, supportive friends through doing that. And it will also take your mind off the waiting process. So this is saying, just get out there, do things that you want to do, try new hobbies, go new places, meet new people. Really let your light shine. Because if you're just sitting at home, just waiting for this person to get in touch, then it's not really doing anything for you. And it's not, the energy that you're putting out into the universe is not bringing this person towards you, because it's like you're in this 7 of Earth energy of not doing anything. Whereas if this person sees you being all dynamic and exciting, having these wonderful new experiences, maybe they'll be like, oh, wow, she's really having fun. I should go and check up on her and see what she's doing. So that's what I'm feeling, that contact is going to come very suddenly, and it might be a bit overwhelming, and that there are maybe some issues with obsession or addiction, third-party situations in this connection for many of you. So I'm going to put your charms on top now, and then we'll do your dice. So group number 1, is your person going to get back in contact with you? Okay, so initials, we've got V and Y. Okay, V and Y, so they could be a first name, a surname, a place for you, but don't worry if you don't feel connected to that. That could just be for a few select people. So around here we've got the Mermaid, which is all about seduction and allure, which does again make me think that there's possibly a third party here, and you feel like they're better looking than you, or they're more exciting than you, and that they're kind of pulling this person away from you, and you don't know what to do to get them back. You've got the Miracle charm, which is always lovely to get. And you've also got a key here, so you have got a solution to this situation. I do feel this person is going to come back into your life for contact. You've got the Magic charm, this lovely fairy. And you've got a Guardian Angel here, so it's Guardian Angel for health. So your health is being protected by angels at this time. That's another little nice message to get. You've also got this shield of protection and faith. It's kind of landed around the heart chakra. I do wonder if you're kind of closed off at the moment because you're just trying to protect yourself, because I do see up here we've got the cactus, and that's all about someone being in survival mode. So I do wonder if you're afraid of being burnt again, so you're kind of worried about putting yourself out there, which is completely understandable and normal. But if you're not putting yourself out there, then people aren't going to come towards you. You're not going to allow in the new energy if you're just staying at home and closed off. I know obviously when I'm releasing this video, people will be staying at home anyway, but you know what I mean. If you're not putting yourself out there, nothing new will come forward. People, unfortunately, life partners don't just knock on our door one day out of the blue and say, hey, it's me. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. We've got to kind of go out there, put ourselves out there and look for them. So what else can I see here? We've got the Ladybird, which is a lovely little charm of good luck. And the Mask. So possible issues with deception here. Maybe someone not being very truthful, or someone kind of putting on a brave face, or putting on this ego, this appearance to the outer world that's not really how they're feeling, just because they want to portray a certain way. They want to look a certain way to the outside world. You've got the Monkey, which is about playfulness. So I do feel like it's time for you to allow some more playful energy into your life. That's what we get with the Page of Fire charm card as well. Just letting in some more lighthearted energy and just getting yourself out there, having fun and doing things that really make your heart sing, things that you really enjoy doing. And we have got the charm I Love You and the very content cat here. Contentment. We've also got the Elephant, and this is about learning from past mistakes, clearing obstacles out of your way as you move forward. And you've got a God charm here as well. So if you are new to my channel, whenever we pull a charm that's a God charm in one of my readings, then it means this God is calling out to you, asking you to reach out to them for help in your situation. So this is Hermes or Mercury, the messenger of the Greek and Roman pantheon. So if you'd like to reach out to Hermes or Mercury, whatever you prefer to call him, in meditation or in prayer, then he's saying that he wants to help you in your situation. So for some of you that might resonate as something that you would want to do. For some of you, you maybe wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, but that's something for you. Or you've actually got another one as well. So you've got Aphrodite or Venus as well, the Greek and Roman goddess of love and beauty, calling out to you. So you've got a party hat. This is about celebration. So maybe this person will come back on a day where you have like kind of around a milestone day for you, like someone's birthday or someone's anniversary or wedding or graduation, like some kind of important day for you or your friendship circle. You've got 2 hearts together here, and you've got the true love charm. So I do feel like this is a connection where this person will come back. The Helmet is about going through a difficult time and dreaming of the sea. This is like the yearning, the missing someone charm. We've got these angel wings, so I do feel you are really protected and guided by angels right now. You've got this protection and faith, this cross. Healing energy with the starfish, because they grow back their limbs when they lose them, so they are a sign of healing for me. And also this little birdie in his birdhouse, he's calling out for his friends, his beak is open. So again, this feeling that this person will come towards you. Got the bow, which is about wanting to kind of make things better, wanting to improve things. The 6 of Wands charm, so this is like hallelujah, good news is on its way, that feeling of victory. And you've got the word hope, so it all looks very positive. There are some issues here that need to be addressed in your situation, but it does look like this person is coming back. I'm gonna do something slightly different with the dice today. I normally pick which dice I'm going to use beforehand, and I roll this d4 to kind of see which sets of dice I'm going to use for the reading. But today I'm just going to roll on each pile and see which one we're using just straight off the bat. So which set of dice am I going to use for pile number 1 today, please? Okay, the first one. So that is the fantasy story cubes. So how many of these dice am I going to roll for group number 1 today? Oh, that's rolled away. It's only got 1. Let's see if we can get some more. Oh no, just 1. Okay. The thing is, I don't want to roll dice if they're not going to give you any kind of message, because if they just tell you something that has no meaning, then that's just going to be really confusing. So I'm sorry it's only 1 dice for you today, pile number 1, but maybe you'll have all of them next time. Who knows? It's the luck of the draw. At least you got a positive message. So group number 1, is your person going to come back to you and get in contact with you again? Boop. Okay, so this is like the person who is standing on this portal, like being sucked into a new reality. What I feel is that it's kind of that feeling of like being sucked back in again, but I'm also kind of thinking that things will change so much in this situation that you, like in a year's time or half a year's time, you'll look back, you'll be like, I can't believe how much things have changed, like how far things have come. It's like a completely different world that I'm living in. So that's the message that I'm getting for you today, group number 1. I really hope it's been helpful for you. Feel free to suggest readings that I could do in the comments section below. And thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an honor for me to read your cards for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know how it resonated in the comments, and don't forget to like, share with a friend, and subscribe. If you want a private reading, you know the link to my Etsy page is in the description box, but as I really want to stress again, please leave your email address and your question and the names of everyone involved, because so many people are just buying a reading and then not saying anything, and it's really taking up a lot of my time to kind of track these people down and ask them what they actually want me to read about. If you'd like to support the channel, that's amazing. Thank you so much. You can check out my Patreon page. There's a load of cool things over there, like a monthly prize draw at the end of every month. There's a prize draw to win a reading with me. There's also exclusive videos and posts on there. You also get to vote on things like what the next deck I'm gonna buy will be, things like that. Or if you don't want to be a patron but you still want to support the channel, that's amazing. There is a PayPal link in the description box for donations and tips. and also my Amazon wishlist. So thank you so much for watching this. Have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you right now. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hey there, everyone who picked pile number 2 with this little mouse with the present sack. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to see if this person that you're thinking about is going to contact you, and try and see whatever information we can get about the relationship, the situation from the cards as well. So we've got 8 of water, 4 of air, the High Priestess, and Awakening, which is the Hanged Man. Okay, so what I'm seeing from these cards is that at the moment it doesn't seem like this person is going to come forward, because they are very much in this mindset of just thinking about the connection. They're just thinking things through. They're thinking about their life in general. It feels like they're kind of not ready for a relationship, or if they're in a relationship, then I would say they're actually reconsidering that relationship. And so at the moment they are so like overwhelmed with what's going on in their mind and in their own life, because I feel like they're not talking about it. Like this situation that they're in, I feel like they're not talking about it with anyone else, and it's all bottled up inside, because the 8 of water is a card of emotional overwhelm, and I feel like this person is bottling up like this merman who's completely in the depths of this dark water. He's turned his back on these cups, and it feels like, yeah, what I'm feeling is that they're bottling this up. They're thinking about their current relationship that they're in, because I feel for some of you this is third party. I'm not seeing that in the cards, but I'm just feeling that intuitively. For those of you that it isn't third party, I would just say they're just considering their life. They're considering the connection with you, but it doesn't feel like they are ready to come forward right now, because they've got their own stuff going on at the moment. Now this could change. Please bear in mind that this could change, like in a few months time or 6 months time. You may get another reading and they're ready, they've sorted out their life. But I'm saying at the moment I'm not seeing them coming towards you, because 4 of air, High Priestess, Awakening are all about thinking. They're about taking time out, having patience, just thinking about their situation, trying to come to new perspectives. But I'm really strongly feeling like for some of you this is a third party, and they are in a relationship with the other party, and they're really kind of like reconsidering it, is what I'm feeling like. Maybe they rushed into the relationship, or maybe they have been in it a long time but they've had difficulties. I'm just feeling like they're reconsidering their kind of relationship with this other person, for those of you that are in third party situations. So your fairy tale oracle card is Cinderella Magic, and she's holding this little pocket watch. So again, that's making me think about it not being the right time. So I'm not saying that this person will never be in touch in your life ever again, and I'm not saying that they'll never come back into your life, but I'm feeling like right now it's not the right time, because this Cinderella energy is kind of like having all this stuff going on. It's like having kind of chores to settle in a way. It's not the right time, but Cinderella is a rags to riches story. So your Les Vampire oracle cards say Hunter, Aggressor, Tracker, Provider, and Immortal, the consuming family, pressure of peers. I feel that for a lot of you, this person is watching you on social media. They are like really watching you on social media. I mean, like your photos, your posts. If you have a YouTube channel, or if you make videos, I feel like they're watching your videos. They're watching your stories, possibly. They're really watching you. They're keeping up to date. They might even be asking your friends or maybe some family members like what you are doing, and trying to keep up with your life like that. That's kind of strongly what I'm feeling from this card. And then we've got the Immortal card, and this makes me think that maybe there is some difference in your cultural backgrounds. Maybe their family kind of wouldn't like them to be with you. Maybe that is what's keeping them, or their family wants them to study or work hard and doesn't feel that they're ready for a relationship yet. There's something here about their family or friendship circle kind of influencing them very strongly. They may be someone who is very concerned with how they look in public, like their status or people's opinions of them, and they want other people to have a good opinion of them. They don't want to kind of disappoint other people, is what I'm feeling. So, and we've got 2 Moonology cards for you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So this person could be a Taurus, or not necessarily, sun sign, but moon, rising, or Venus sign. And a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So we've got Virgo energy here as well. So your dreams need a practical plan. As I was saying before, I do feel this person is kind of figuring out their life right now. Like, I'm almost feeling like it's a bit of a crisis time for them, or that they've recently been through this kind of crisis time and now they're trying to figure out what's happened. I feel like for some of you, this person went through a period of poor mental health or a bad time at work, and if they're in a third party situation, I'm really feeling that they kind of rushed into a relationship with this person. Maybe they broke up with someone else, they got with this person very quickly, and I'm almost feeling like it's a drunken mistake. Like, whether there's alcohol involved or not, I'm feeling like they got with this person and now they're like, oh no, I didn't mean to do this. But I feel like for whatever reason, they feel kind of responsible for this person in some way, or this person is very attached to them and kind of won't let go, and they're struggling to see how they will get out of this situation that they've brought entirely upon themselves. For many of you, this person is just really figuring out their life. They have kind of come to a crossroads point where they're not sure what they want to do. Maybe they're studying something and now they're not sure that actually they want to do that, so now they're worried that they've wasted those years, or they're feeling really unfulfilled in their career or life in general. And a time to give rather than take just makes me think that they are focusing on themselves again, and on this third party for some of you that have that situation. I'm sorry I keep bringing it up if it's not your situation, but I'm strongly feeling like, I'm not seeing it in the cards, that's crazy, but I'm just really intuitively feeling that there's this kind of mistaken relationship that they're reconsidering. And this just feels like they are doing stuff for other people and just kind of self-care. That's what I'm feeling. They're taking care of themselves right now. So your romance angel card is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I don't think this person has been completely honest with you about their feelings. Maybe you asked them out, or you told them your feelings and they brushed you off. They said that they didn't have feelings for you. That was probably untrue. Or if you've spoken to them, if you're kind of in low contact and you've spoken to them, and they said that everything was fine, they're doing really well, I think that was a lie. I just feel like this person is trying to put on a certain show face to the rest of the world, and that's not how they're really feeling. Like I said, I feel they're kind of bottling up their emotions. They're really dealing with these emotions on their own. They're just thinking it through on their own. Also, what I'm feeling actually with this card is that this person might be very superficial. They might only be interested kind of in a relationship sense about people's looks. That's partly what I'm feeling as well, because I get the feeling that they're very concerned about what other people think about them. They want to be kind of seen to be doing really well, and I think they're very superficial in terms of the kind of person they're attracted to. Like, they can have a really deep connection with someone on a personality and soul level. They can find someone really interesting and lovely and amazing. But I feel like when it comes to romantic relationships, they're drawn towards like looks. And that's just for some of you, but that's what I'm feeling from that card for some of you. So just take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. And we've also got Meditation bringt Antworten. So meditation brings answers. Again, I'm feeling this person's really thinking through their situation, but you may be able to reach them or kind of feel their energy in meditation. I do think for some of you this is a very deep connection because you've got the High Priestess. It's that kind of spiritual connection. you feel very attached to this person. I'm feeling like you really feel a kind of soul connection to them. And you've also got retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. Again, that makes me feel this person is kind of pulled back for the time being. And you've got puistsa. Let go. And I love the picture on this card because this angel is just let go of this balloon. Like, it's just that easy to let go of worries or people or situations. And maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe we really overthink things and overanalyze things and make it a lot harder for ourselves because of that. So I think it's saying for now, kind of just take a step back, stop thinking about this person, as hard as that is. I know it's really difficult. Try and not think about this person, try and not worry about them. Whatever situation they're in, they've got themselves into it because of their own stupidity, their own choices. Just leave them to it for now, is what I would say. Let's get some charms and your dice as well. See what information they can give us. So group number 2 is your person going to come back into contact with you. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Have we got any initials? Yeah, we've got a T here. T. And we've got R. So that could be this person or your first name or surname. It could be a place name. It could be a company name. But if that doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. You can just dismiss it. It might only be for a certain number of people. So down here we've got the rose quartz ball, and this is about love and relationships. So I do feel that there are feelings here. I do feel that there is this connection here. Like, I feel if this person has told you that they don't have any romantic inclination towards you, that they don't have any feelings for you in that way, that they're not being entirely truthful with you. That's just what I'm feeling here. So for some of you that won't resonate because you won't have had that discussion. But I do feel that for some of you that has happened and that person wasn't being fully open and honest with you. So you've got also the fearless charm here. So needing to be brave. And we've got this starfish, which is about healing for me, because starfish, they grow back the limbs that they've lost. We've also got the maple leaf. Now this, for some of you, will be a Canadian connection, some kind of connection to Canada. But it's also about endurance and strength. So again, it's making me think of this fearless charm. So you have angels protecting and surrounding you at this time. You've also got the cookies charm, the cookie jar. This does make me think that this person is just indulging and kind of taking care of themselves. And I also feel that's what you should be doing right now. I think you should be focusing on kind of bigging yourself up right now and just focusing on you, because at the moment this person doesn't look like they're going to come forward. So if they do come forward, it's going to be in quite a long time. It may be like more than half a year before this person feels ready to come back into your life. And so I feel like rather than just sitting at home waiting for them to get in touch, I feel like the most productive thing you could be doing is looking out for you, looking out for yourself. So we've also got this perfume bottle, which is about attraction. So I do feel there is mutual attraction there. There's this strong, stable tree. It's about stability and growth. And you've got the apple, which is about health. And this wasp is about pain. It's about being stung. So I do feel this is a very painful situation for both of you, actually. Like, I think this person is upset about how the things have turned out between you. Got another angel wing there, really beautiful, very strong energy of angelic help here. You've also got this Easter bunny, so this can be about springtime, Easter time, maybe when something happened between you, it may be when something will change. It's also about surprises. We've also got the Black Knight, and when I pull this charm, it means that an unexpected stranger can be coming into your life, but what it also means, and what I feel it's more saying, because you've got this deception card, is someone is keeping their true identity or their true motives hidden. They're not coming forward about how they're really feeling, about what they really want. You've got this protective hand here as well, protecting you against all negative energies and entities. I do really feel that there's a very strong divine presence around you that's trying to kind of big you up and help you out in this situation. You've also got Scorpio. And this skull is like the death card. It's about things that we need to release and move on from, things that we no longer need in our lives. So that is an issue here as well. But you do have the birdhouse. So this little bird, his beak is open. He's calling out for his friends. I feel like this person is kind of like, they want to be around you. They want to have your beautiful, lovely energy surrounding them. But it's like something is stopping them. Like maybe they know that if they came towards you while they're still with this person, for the people that have a third party situation, that you completely would not be happy with that. And you kind of would not entertain them. Or it's their family that's keeping them back. It's their job. Whatever it is, there's something that's kind of like they want to be in your energy, but they're being held back by something. There's also the turtle, which is about going slowly. So yeah, this situation is going to unfold over a long period of time. And I'm sorry for those of you that have been in this situation already for a very long period of time, because that's obviously not what you want to hear, that it's going to drag out for a long time. You've got the black obsidian ball, and this is about things that are hidden from you. It's about mysteries. So again, there is this feeling of like not being told the full truth, not having someone fully open up to you. You've got the pig. This is the pig of abundance. It can talk about someone who is born in the Chinese year of the pig, but it's also that feeling of abundance, having everything that you want. We've got a key here, so there is a solution to the situation, okay? There is a solution to this that will be found. This person thinks you are beautiful as well. There is worry here. This is one of my worry dolls. We've also got the musical symbols. This person may be very musical. It's also just making me think of like singing for joy. You know, that happy feeling. This person is trying to come to a better perspective. And you've got the snake. This is the unlikely friend. So there may be someone in this situation that you wouldn't expect to have as an ally. Maybe one of their friends, I don't know. Maybe even the third party. I don't know what I'm getting from this. Maybe the person that they are with is someone that you completely wouldn't have expected them to kind of be attracted to. It may be that. And you've also got the steering wheel, which is about things changing the tide. Okay, so I do feel there is a possibility of things getting better in the future, but it's very much dependent on this person sorting their life out, is what I'm feeling. I'm going to do your dice for you now, and we're going to do this slightly differently to how we normally do it, because normally I pick the sets of dice beforehand that I'm going to use for each pile, and I use a different one on each pile. But today I'm going to roll and see which one we're going to use, so there may be repeated sets of dice used in the video. So which set are we using for pile 2 today, please? Yeah, pile set number 1. We used this for the previous pile as well. So we've got the fantasy dice for you. So how many dice am I rolling for group number 2 today, please? Okay, we're going to roll again. 6. Okay, so I'm just going to let 3 of these dice drop out. And will group number 2's person get back in contact with them? Ooh. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, so we've got the friends here. And so I do feel like this is a very strong connection for you. I do feel like you were probably friends with this person for a long time, and now things have kind of soured because feelings have got involved, and maybe you expressed your feelings to this person and that's why they've kind of backed away, or it's led to them backing away. But we've also got the Throne, and when I see this, I do wonder if you're putting this person on a pedestal, if you're seeing this person as like perfect and the only one for you, and you would never be happy with anyone else. And that's not a good way to look at someone, because what you're doing then is you're setting them up to fail, because you are seeing them as this perfect person, and no one is perfect, so no one will ever be able to achieve that standard of perfection that you are expecting from them. So don't put them on this pedestal. It may be that they're doing that to you, I don't know, maybe that's why they're not coming forward, but there is someone here is being seen as like much better than the other person, and is being seen as like this perfect human being, and that's totally not the case, because they are a human being. There's no such thing as a perfect human being. We've also got the Potion here, which makes me think of magic, and you have got the Cinderella magic card as well. And now this is interesting based on what we've just seen there, because we've got the old kind of crippled lady, and when I get this dice, I think that someone has feelings of low worth or low self-esteem, and I get this quite often in my readings, which I'm sad about, really, because it means that someone in this connection thinks they're not good enough for the other person. So if that's you, please don't think that way. You are absolutely good enough. You deserve all of the beautiful love in the universe that can come your way. You deserve absolutely the best, but it feels like someone just kind of feels like they're not good enough, and it may be them. Maybe it's them that feels that you're this perfect person and that they couldn't offer you enough in a relationship, they couldn't give you enough. But if it's you, I just want to say, please don't think that way, because it's not true at all. Absolutely not true. And if this person isn't, treating you well, then maybe they are not the beautiful, wonderful life partner that you're going to have in this life, and that's fine. We've got the wishing well here as well, so someone is kind of wishing in this situation. If you want to pause the video and just make a wish on this dice, you can, but I feel like someone is really wishing for a solution here. Someone's wishing for something to happen. And we've also got the roast. I don't even know what that is. Is it a pig? What is that? Some like roast beast, I'm gonna say. And when I pull this dice, I think of something that's like gonna take a while to kind of mature. It's gonna take a while to be fully roasted. And I was thinking that already, I think I've said it in the video already. Interesting that you have also got the pig here. It just feels like it's gonna take a while, like turning this round and round until it's fully cooked. So I think what I'm going to say to you, group number 2, is that this person is not going to come forward and make contact anytime soon, but I feel like they're not going to leave your life completely. Like, I feel this is a soul connection for you. This may be a twin flame or a soulmate or a previous lifetime connection for you. And this person, for whatever reason, they're kind of going to stick around. Maybe circumstances mean that you're going to be in this person's life. Maybe like you work together, or you live close to each other, you're going to see them every now and then. But it feels like they are kind of intent on sticking around, but at the moment they're not able to come forward with contact. So I hope that's made some sense to you, and that it's kind of cleared up the situation a little bit and given you some clarity. Please do let me know how it resonated with you in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share with a friend, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an honor to read your cards for you. If you would like a private reading, you know where to go. It's my Etsy page. But please remember to leave your email address, your name, the names of anyone you're asking about in the situation, and your question. I cannot stress this enough. Please do it. Because just so many people are buying a reading and not leaving me any information at all. Like, I don't even know their name or their question. Please just let me know, because it's just going to take so much more time. Otherwise, you're not going to get your reading as quickly, and I just want to get them out as quickly as possible and get them to you. And it just makes it so much easier for me as well if I've got the information straight away. And If you'd like to help out the channel, help me to buy new decks, dice, charms, etc., that's amazing. Please consider checking out my Patreon page. There's some really fun stuff over there, like a monthly prize draw to win a reading with me at the end of each month. There's also exclusive videos and posts over there. You also get to vote on things like what's the next deck that I'm going to buy, things like that. So you get to kind of have a say in the channel a little bit. If you don't want to become a patron but you still want to help me out, thank you so much. That's so lovely. There is a PayPal link in the description box. There's also my Amazon wish list, but do get in touch about that because, as I said earlier, like there's a whole situation going on right now. We're having to be a bit creative with it. But have a lovely rest of your day, group number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your day and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Hi there everyone who picked group number 3 with the hen, the chicken, on the basket. This is your reading. So we're going to take a look at the cards, charms and dice and see if this person that you're thinking about is going to contact you. So let's see, we'll look at your tarot cards first. So we've got 7 of fire, 7 of water, 10 of water, 6 of earth, and Knight of earth. Okay. So what I'm seeing with these cards, firstly, I would say that we've got strong earth energy here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if that has any resonance with you, but don't worry if it doesn't. What I'm seeing with the start of your reading, you've got 7 of fire and 7 of water. And this makes me think that this person is quite defensive right now, and that I don't know if you're in complete no contact or maybe low contact, but I feel like when you speak to this person, they kind of shut you down, or they kind of reply in like one word or very basic answers. They're in this very kind of defensive space. Like when you talk to them, they won't open up. Like you can't get them to open up. And I kind of feel like they're just feeling very defensive about their choices right now. And the 7 of water, I feel like the reason they're not in contact with you is because they're kind of exploring their options. Like, presumably you want a kind of committed relationship with this person, and I feel like at the moment this person is thinking, well, do I want that? Like, or do I want it with this person? Like, I think they're questioning whether they want a relationship or who they want a relationship with. Maybe there are other people involved, like other parties. It just feels that they're quite closed off to you right now and that they're being a bit defensive. This is the card of like defensiveness, and kind of snappy as well as what I'm feeling. So then over here, you've got the 10 of water in the center of your reading. So I do feel you have a very strong connection with this person. And I do feel that this person does care about you a lot. Whatever's going on right now and whatever has happened in the recent past, there is still a lot of care there from this person. And then we've got the 6 of earth and the Knight of earth. And the 6 of earth is about choosing between two things. And I feel like this person will come towards you, but it's not going to be for quite a while. The 6 of earth is about choosing someone over someone else or over something else. So for example, choosing someone over the single life, or over your family's preferences. And with the Knight of earth takes his time. He really goes very slowly. He does not rush because he doesn't want to do something wrong that he can't undo, so he goes very slowly. But he always gets things done. He honors the commitments that he makes. So I think this person will come back towards you, but probably not for quite a long time. So let's look at your oracle cards, see what they have to say. So your fairy tale oracle is Gretel, ingenuity, and that also makes me think that this person cares about you a lot, because Gretel really cares about her brother Hansel. They have a very close relationship, and she kind of does everything in her power to keep him safe as well as her. So I feel like you do have this very close-knit bond, and that this person maybe even thinks of you as family in some way. And the ingenuity just makes me think that they're trying to kind of see a solution to their situation. So your Le Vampire oracle today is natural, authentic, real, organic. So this person does want to be honest with you. They want to be able to kind of open up to you and tell you everything that they're really thinking. They want to have that kind of natural relationship with you. I'm wondering if kind of at the moment, this person is thinking that this relationship has got too complicated, or it's got too much like hard work. And maybe that's why they're pulling back, because they think, well, relationships shouldn't be this hard. Maybe you've gone through something difficult recently and you've ended up arguing, or you've had falling outs. It just feels like this person wants things to kind of unfold naturally. They don't want to force it at this stage. And your Moonology card is confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So you've got Leo energy here as well now. And again, it feels like this person will come towards you. The Leo is a very active card, but it's like they're getting their ducks in a row. They're working on themselves and whatever things they're dealing with, and also kind of plucking up the courage to come back. And your romance angel is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So again, stay optimistic about the situation. Don't kind of cloud it with misconceptions or negative worries and anxieties. You've also got Schlage eine neue Richtung ein, so move in a new direction. So when I get these two cards together, and also this card as well, I'm thinking that kind of Spirit and the angels, the universe right now is guiding you to kind of just enjoy yourself right now. Go out and do things, go out and explore the world. Just because you're waiting for this person to come back doesn't mean that you shouldn't also explore your own options, because that's what this person seems to be doing. Why not explore your options? Even if you're not looking for anything serious, you don't want a relationship with someone else, that's totally fine. But if you open up and talk to people and get yourself out there, you might make some really good friends. You might meet some new people that you otherwise wouldn't have met, and that are going to really bring some benefit into your life. And it's also going to stop you from just sitting around waiting and hoping that this person is going to get back in touch. So it's going to lift your spirits, and it's going to put your mind's focus onto something else, because often manifestation happens when we stop kind of focusing on that thing and just start living our lives. I can't remember who it was when someone said that manifestation happens when you're on the toilet. Like, it's so true. As soon as you are not focusing on the situation, you're just doing something completely differently, suddenly things start to fall into place. So I am feeling like getting out there, learning new things, trying new things, meeting new people, chatting away will kind of bring in this new energy into your life, and I feel like you will really benefit from that. So you've also got music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only we listen. So maybe music can also help lift your spirits. Maybe you sing, or you write music, or you play an instrument, or you like dancing. Maybe there is a musical connection with this person, but in general it's just saying, like, let your hair down a little bit. Don't be so worried and stressed about this situation that you're not allowing yourself to have fun and live your life. Because I'm feeling that you're maybe getting a bit too wrapped up in this situation. It's stopping you from just enjoying your life. So it's saying just do what makes you happy and enjoy every day that comes your way. Don't waste a day by just sitting around waiting for someone to get in contact with you. Enjoy that day for what it is and what it has to offer you. And your last card is Poděkuj a předávej dobro dál. So this is give thanks and keep doing further good. So this angel has his hand on his heart space, and his other hand is kind of pushing forward, like he's pushing this loving energy out into the world. So this is saying give thanks for everything that you have to be grateful for, and everything that you've experienced in this relationship, good and the bad. Bad things have probably taught you some things about yourself and about life and about love and relationships. Give your gratitude every day. Say what you're thankful for. What I do is when I'm in the shower, I say what I'm grateful for, like everything that has happened since I last had a shower. And it's always 24 hours max. And it's like I say thanks for just even simple things like having food to eat, getting a nice message from someone, and then the bigger things like if I reach a certain goal, or if I feel really proud of myself for doing something in that day, then I'll say that as well. But just things like being kept safe and healthy and warm and fed is a really lovely thing to express your gratitude for, and that will raise your vibration and bring even more good things out towards you. And Also will encourage you, because your heart space will be open from doing this, it will encourage you to bring this light and this positive energy into other people's lives as well. So keep doing good things, keep shining your light and being a good person and a positive force in this world, as I know you all are. So let's now do your charms and see what more information they can give us. So pile number 3, is your person going to get back in contact with you? Okay, quite a lot going on here. Quite a lot of charms have come up. So let's look for your initials first. So we've got C, Q, and T here. So C, Q, and T, they could be someone's initials. They could be, first name, a surname, a place, whatever comes to your mind when I say those, but don't get too caught up in the initials. It's fine if they don't resonate with you. We've also got 2 of these crystal balls. So we've got the black obsidian, and this is about mysteries. It's about things that are hidden from you. So I feel this person currently isn't being authentic. They're not telling you everything. They're maybe not telling you how they really feel, or they're not telling you what's really going on in their life. And you've also got the love and relationships ball, the rose quartz ball. So like I said, do you feel like there's a strong connection in this relationship? You've got the Leo charm on the Leo card, and you've also got Scorpio up here as well. So they could be important signs for you. Then round here, we've got a love heart. And we've got the cactus. This is about someone who is in survival mode and is maybe a bit difficult to get close to. Maybe they're a bit prickly. We've also got I love football. And this is talking about a hobby, an important hobby. And it's interesting it's landed on this move in a new direction card, because I was just saying get out there and try new things, do things that make you happy, learn new skills. So yeah, doing new things and bringing that new energy into your life. We've also got the olive branch, so I do feel that they will eventually reach out. The dreams and intuition, you may be having important dreams at this time. You've also got Father Christmas, and maybe this person will kind of come back in contact around winter time, or maybe that's when something important happened in your relationship. You've got stability and growth with this tree. This person also thinks you're beautiful, this flower. And there's a little deer here. So this can talk about someone who is a bit naive, maybe a bit gullible or innocent, or maybe they believe things too easily. So maybe that's you or that's them, I'm not sure. There's also this sword here. This talks about kind of defending yourself, sticking up for yourself. It makes me think back again to this 7 of fire, being defensive, being kind of battle ready, maybe very argumentative. And we've got the skull, and when I get this is like the death card. It's like saying that there are certain things we need to release, certain things that we need to move on from that are no longer bringing us any benefit. You've got 2 more Christmas signs. You've got Father Christmas again and this Christmas tree. So I'm really feeling strongly like winter has a big connection to this relationship. You've got this protective hand that protects against all negative energies and entities. You've also got the steering wheel, which is like the changing tide, things turning around, things changing. The baby boy, I don't know if there are children in this situation, but this also means someone is behaving very childishly. And there is a bow. This is about making things better, like we put the bow on, it makes it better. Got the apple, is all about health. Again, feeling like this person wants a much healthier relationship. And interestingly, the musical symbol as well. So I think for some of you, there will be a musical connection. And I've just noticed there's a little apple on there as well. So you've got this double message about a healthy relationship. But yeah, again, this musical symbol is kind of jumping out to me, that's going to be important for some of you. You've also got the Black Knight. So when I get this, it can talk about an unexpected stranger coming into your life, but I feel in this situation, it's more the other meaning, which is that someone is not being truthful or honest or open about their identity or their motives. They're kind of keeping things hidden. And there is the Czech charm as well here. So for some of you, there will be someone in this connection who is Czech or Slovak maybe. Maybe they have a Czech name or surname or family history. There may be some connection to Prague, because it's actually a Prague charm. It says there, Praha. So take that if it resonates, but obviously that's quite specific, so it won't resonate with everyone. We've got a good luck symbol here. And another symbol of beauty, so I do think this person thinks you're beautiful. The monkey is about playfulness, so again, I'm feeling like this cheeky energy, like doing things that you enjoy, doing things that make you laugh and smile and glow. And we've got dreaming of the sea. I feel like this person does miss you. They are kind of like yearning for you, but something right now is just holding them back. You've got another winter charm, this snowman. This is crazy. This has never happened before, that so much stuff has come out. And another musical charm. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Whoever this is for, please do comment below and let me know what the connection is with music and with winter and things like that. Aha. So you've got this worry thread. This came off one of my worry dolls. And it's caught poor Pegasus here. And Pegasus is all about wonder. It's about creativity and inspiration. And it feels like this person is kind of really worried about their creative output, if they are an artist, like a musician perhaps. It just feels like the excitement for life has kind of gone a little bit. They're just worried at the moment. They're very stressed about things. It's taken away that wonder and excitement that they have for life. We've got going slowly with this turtle. So like I said, I think they will take a while to come back towards you. This is the pig of abundance. So this can be someone who's born in the Chinese year of the pig. And abundance is also just that lovely message. Abundance coming towards you. What have we got? We've got the gun. Now the gun represents anger, guilt, resentment, blame, these negative emotions that we carry around with us that damage us. Might be to do with this defensiveness that this person's feeling. You've got the attachment charm as well. So as I said, there is a very strong attachment here. And you've got the elephant. And this is about clearing obstacles out of your way, moving forward, learning from past mistakes. The spoon is about doing things bit by bit, slowly, not rushing. You've also got this paw print, so maybe this person is kind of following you on social media, like keeping tabs on you just to see what you're doing, see what you're up to. Can also be about following in someone's footsteps, if that has any meaning for you. And there's the treasure map. So this person is seeking something. And I just feel like with all of this stuff swirling around on the Seven of Water, because the Seven of Water is like about having lots of different options, I just feel this person's a bit lost at the moment. They're a bit restless. And they just don't know where to put their focus and their energy. Maybe they've got writer's block or something like that. It just feels like they're very kind of ungrounded at the moment. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to put their focus. And that's what's stopping them from coming forward, is that their own life is kind of not 100% right now, because they don't know what they're doing. And your last charm is this swallow, which is about someone or something returning to you. So again, I really feel this person will come back for contact. So we're going to do your dice now, and we're doing it a little bit differently today, because normally I just roll this d4 before I do the readings to see which dice I'm going to use that day, and I always use a different set of dice for each pile. But today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll on camera. So we've actually had the same set of dice for the first two piles. They both had the fantasy dice. So we'll see what you get. So pile number 3, which set of dice am I rolling for you today? Four. Okay, so you've got the Looney Tunes dice. It's so weird because Originally, I wasn't going to do it like this. I wasn't going to roll on camera. I was just going to do it like normal. And I was rolling and I was like, okay, which ones am I going to use today? And I got 1, which is the fantasy dice. And then I got 4, which is this one. And then I just kept rolling 1, 1, 1, 1. So I kept getting the same 2 sets. And so I've had number 1 twice, and now I've got this one. I was rolling it thinking, if it's a 4, it'll be crazy, and it was. So I just wanted to share that with you. So these are the Looney Tunes dice. So how many of these dice am I rolling for pile number 3 today, please? 6. Okay, so just gonna let 3 naturally drop out. Okay, so pile number 3, will your person, sorry that was loud, will your person get back in contact with you? Okay. Right, so we've got the disguise here. This again is making me think that this person isn't being 100% open and honest, because it's landed on that natural card, and I just feel like they want to kind of take off the mask. They want to show you who they really are and what they're really feeling, but for some reason they can't. They're afraid to. Something is holding them back, and we've got this. This is like on Looney Tunes, this is the, what's it called? Outprint? No. Oh, what's it called? The outline of a person, where what normally happens is like they've fallen off a cliff, or like they're laid on the ground and like a rock comes and just like crushes them under the ground, and there's like a hole in the shape of their body, and then they crawl out. It just makes me feel like this person is really kind of on the floor at the moment. Like, it's bringing me back to that 7 of water. They don't know what to do. They're just pretty flawed right now. We've also got the catapult. So bringing me back to the 7 of fire, maybe they have said some things to you that were quite hurtful. Like, I'm getting that feeling of like taking pot shots at someone. Maybe some arguments have been had, some things have been said that they now regret, and they kind of, it's landed on this natural card again, this real card. It's making me think that they didn't mean what they said, but they don't know how to take it back. So that will resonate for some of you. We've also got this detonator, this explosion. So I think possibly they left your life quite abruptly, or no contact happened very suddenly. For many of you, maybe also they will get back in touch very suddenly. That may be a message for you as well. And we've got the wardrobe here. Now the wardrobe makes me think about kind of changing your style, clearing out your house, you know, that feeling of like having a spring clean. And it's interesting because you did pick the spring candle. It's making me think like if you throw out some of your old clothes that you don't need anymore, or donate them, you go around, tidy up your house, take out a few bits you no longer need, or change your style in some way, or change your house decor in some way, or just like move your furniture around. It's gonna bring in this positive new energy for you by kind of shuffling up the norm. You might want to feng shui your house a little bit just to bring in this new energy. So if that resonates with you, do take that on board, because I feel like that will help a lot of you. And then we've got this roast chicken dinner. What I feel with this is it's just, I'm feeling just like irresistible. Like this person will come back because they kind of can't help it. And again, you did pick the chicken, so that's pretty funny. But I'm just feeling like when they're ready, they're ready. Like, you can't rush a roast dinner, right? You can't take a chicken out of the oven while it's still not cooked properly, because you will give yourself salmonella, probably, or it just won't taste nice. I feel like you can't rush this person. You've just got to let them deal with whatever they're dealing with, and when the time's right, they'll come out of the oven. But I'm also just feeling that kind of like irresistible feeling that they are going to come towards you, because whenever this is in Looney Tunes, and it looks delicious to be honest, whenever this is in Looney Tunes, there's always like some kind of character that can't resist it, and they're just like you see the scent of the chicken in the air and they smell it and they're like on their tiptoes moving towards it, and that's what I feel like this person really feels drawn to you, like they can't help it, they will be back. So that's all I have for you today, group number 3. I really hope it resonated with you. Please do let me know in the comments below if it did. Don't forget to like, share with a friend, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want a private reading, you know what to do. You need to go to my Etsy page, but please remember to leave your email address, your name, your question, and the names of everyone involved in your question. I cannot stress this enough because there are so many people who are booking readings and not even leaving me a question or their name or anything. I have nothing to go on, and honestly, if you want a reading so much that you're prepared to pay for it, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to make sure that the person who's doing your reading actually knows your situation, knows what you want to be read about. I don't need any big information, but I just need your question and your names and your email address. That's all I need. So please make sure that you've got that as soon as you book the reading. Send me a message or add it preferably in the comments box, which will come up when you book a reading. There'll be like a little section to write something. Please put it there, preferably. If you would like to help out the channel, help me to buy new decks, new dice, etc., that's amazing. Please check out my Patreon page. There's a load of cool stuff over there, like a monthly prize draw to win a reading with me at the end of each month. There's also exclusive videos and posts on there. And you also get to vote on things like which deck I'll buy next. So you do get a say in how the channel turns out and how it's run. If you don't want to do that but you still want to help out the channel, that's amazing, thank you. There is a PayPal link in the description box, as well as my Amazon wish list if you're feeling extremely generous and you'd like to get me a new deck for the channel. But please do message me about that because, as I said earlier, Amazon is just being really unreasonable, so we're having to be a bit creative about the situation, but that's fine. Do get in touch if you're feeling that generous. That would be amazing, would really brighten up my day. So have a wonderful rest of your day, group number 3. If you are still listening to me, thank you. It's been an honor to read your cards today. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.